welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about some goodies I picked up in my latest Ulta haul, and then because I can, I'm gonna throw in some bonus things I picked up here and there, so it's kind of an Ulta haul, kind of a collective haul, but either way it's gonna be fun and I'm excited. So the first thing I bought, I actually bought two of, and that is the Hope in Your Hands by Philosophy. So this is a 4-hand cream kit. This is one of their holiday kits, and when I was shopping, these were 50% off. So it was 50% off of the 28. So I texted my mom because she loves this. She's the one that got me onto them, and I was like, hey, do you want these? My Ulta has them on 50% off sale. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, good, because I'm getting one too. Oh, and that one's missing because it's already in my purse. I had no chill and I could not wait. So yeah. So I was really excited because when I went into Ulta, they had tons of deals and sales going on. So that was my first buy and I was super pumped. There is another thing that I got a killer deal on, but I can't show you because it's a birthday present. Not for me, but for somebody I love. And I can't say who because they may or may not be watching this video. So anyways, Ulta had some great sales at the very end of the year, beginning of the year, and so I took advantage of them. One of the other things I picked up I was excited to try was this Dukes of a Kind by ColourPop. My Ulta sometimes has ColourPop, sometimes doesn't. It's very much so hit or miss. But this is a duo of the Super Shock shadows. So we have Lunch Money, which I think is my favorite out of the two. This is definitely more a champagne color. It's easier for me to wear just because I am more fair toned. And then we have Might Be, which is more gold tone. This one I think is just going to end up having to be like a shadow or a shadow topper, just because when I put it on my face it's just like a thing of gold, and it does not look very good. But I'm really enjoying the formula. This is my first time trying out the Super Shock highlighters, so I can't give like a full review because I haven't obviously tried them that much yet, but I'm working on it. If you guys want to see like whole brand reviews, those are videos I absolutely enjoy watching, and I think I want to do more on my channel personally. So if you want to see like a full brand review of ColourPop, let me know. I'm also, if you watched my video, 9 brands I want to try in 2019, I picked up 2 products from one of those brands, and that is Revolution. I picked up the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I'm in shade C2, in case you were curious. And I picked up the Stick Foundation because I heard some really good things about this, and I am in shade F2 in the Stick Foundation. So I am trying these. I don't want to give a full review yet, but stay tuned to my channel because I am also thinking about doing more of a like brand review on these products as well. I was excited to pick up Makeup Revolution because it was in the 9 brands I want to try in 2019. So when I went shopping for this haul, I kept that in mind, like what brands do I really want to try more of this year, and let's try to buy within those brands instead of just kind of like all over the place. I also picked up 2 refills. So the first one is the Maybelline Total Temptation Blonde Eyebrow Pencil. I go back and forth between this and the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Pencil a lot. I ran out of it and I really enjoy this one, so I wanted to pick up another one. And then the Professional Pearl Primer. So I got the Professional Pearl Primer in a Birchbox or an Ipsy, I'm not really sure which one, and I really enjoyed it, so I went out and I bought a travel size, and I liked that. And that travel size, I think it lasted from September through all of December. I'm pretty sure I just put it in my empty bins like last week, so almost halfway through January as well. So I really enjoy the size. It's much easier to travel with, and so I just bought another mini because it lasted for a substantial amount of time and it travels easy. And we have a couple trips planned beginning of this year, and so I'm always thinking what will travel well. I think one of the things I was most excited about was the new Urban Decay Shortcut palette. So this is like the mini on the runs. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm actually wearing this today today's the first day I've worn it, so I can't like say anything, but I really, really like it. But, you know, I can't really give a full review because I haven't worn it a whole lot, but it's really, really good. So, I'm excited about this. I looked at all of them. There's 3 different on the runs, and I'll put a picture here on the screen or here, depending on what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling in the editing stage of this video. This is definitely the more mauve-toned one, and I really enjoy it. I just played around with, well, I did use 4 shadows out of the 8. So I used half the palette on my eyes today, and I'm excited to keep playing with it. It is perfect size for traveling, and that is why I had to get this. And honestly, there's a brown, like a smoky one as well, and I kind of want it, especially after playing with this one this morning. But I'm not going to jump the gun. So, fun fact, this was actually not in stock at my Ulta. They were sold out. I was really bummed, and I was at the counter telling the lady about it. And she was like, oh, hey, well, do you want me to order it for you? And then it could just be sent to your house for free shipping. And I was like, you can do that? She's like, yeah. So, I did have to wait about a week for this, but I got it, and I'm really happy about it. So, shortcut, it's the red-orange palette, and there's, I think, 3. Yeah, I said that earlier. I think there's 3. How silly of me. I totally forgot to tell you guys why I went to Ulta. So, earlier the last quarter of 2018, I told myself, you're not going to spend your Ulta points, and when you hit a certain dollar amount, you can go on a shopping spree. So I hit that dollar amount like the day after Christmas, basically. So once I was done with my Christmas shopping, I hit my dollar amount, and I was like, woo woo. I wanted to go when all the Christmas gift sets were on sale. So that is why I went right after Christmas, and I was super pumped about it. So that is how this video came to be. Now that is what I picked up during that haul. The next products I'm going to show you are kind of a collective portion of the haul that I picked up before Christmas and then a little bit after Christmas, not necessarily at Ulta. But I did pick up these 2 boys at Ulta. So this is another Tarte Shape Tape, so just to replace the one I'm almost out of. I'm in Fair Neutral. And then I've heard so much about the Monsieur Big mascara. So I just picked up a little travel size of that. I don't want to open it because I'm not ready to open it yet, but this is it. I've heard they've recently redone their packaging, so this is obviously their older packaging, and I've just heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm excited to give it a try. Guys, I have tried 2 terrible mascaras recently. I'm working on filling up my bad bin. I hate saying that. It takes me a really long time to fill up a bad bin though because I like so many things. And so I put one in the bad bin. I'm pretty sure this week another one's gonna go in there. Not because the product, not because the formula went bad, but because it is a terrible, terrible mascara. In my opinion, for my personal desires of a mascara, if that makes sense. So anyways, I have high hopes for this, and I hope it does not end up in my bad bin. 2 other products I actually bought at Kohl's with my Kohl's cash from Christmas. So I don't know about you guys, but my Kohl's has a whole makeup section, and sometimes it has products that Ulta doesn't. And so when that like clicked in my head, I was like, oh heck yeah. And so with my Kohl's cash, I was like, okay, well, I looked around at clothes and jewelry and home goods, but really nothing was speaking to me, and makeup tends to always speak to me, so of course that's where my money went. The 2 things I picked up were both from Pure, and one has a interesting story, one just is positive. So this is the Sparkle and Shine Bright. I like put it back in the packaging to show you guys how cute this packaging was. So I don't know if you can tell, but it has like confetti. It's really cute. Okay, so this is a trio of highlights. Pure is also one of the brands I wanted to try more of in 2019. So when I saw this at my Kohl's, I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick that up. So I've been playing around with this highlight trio. Normally I just kind of like swivel a bunch in there. I actually did a Get Ready With Me, and I used this highlighter palette in that Get Ready With Me, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So nothing really too bad to say about this yet, but again, I kind of like to try things for a while before I come back and tell you guys my final thoughts. And so that is one of the other things. Then I picked up this Pure Visionary. This palette and I are not getting along. Not because of the shades. Let me tell you, this palette is up my alley. It has a giant mirror. So it is very much so mauve tones and pinks and creams. And it was like, I opened it. I found it on a whim. It was on a bottom shelf in my Kohl's. Not on sale, but on a bottom shelf. And it was like, hey, check me out. So I opened it and I was like, okay, well, I have to get this. Second time using it, I dropped it. I did not know that the pans were magnetic. So 2 of them fell out. As you can see, I failed hardcore at repairing this one. This morning, I pulled this out because I was going to use it. I blew on the palette because it was kind of like dusty because there's kickback with these shadows. This whole color exploded. All over my white dresser, all over the floor, all over me. I went like this. Let's hope it doesn't do like another one. I was like, and it was like everywhere. I was dumbfounded. So it must have also shattered and I didn't know. So I had just put it there, closed it. I hadn't used the palette since because I was waiting for that one shade to dry back up after I failed at trying to fix it. And I think it'll still work. It's just super duper ugly. So this was like a nice dark brownish wine color that now isn't there. And it bothers me so much that now this palette has an empty pan there. Visually, that drives me insane. So I don't know if I didn't drop the palette super far. It fell off of my dresser. I don't know. So all the other shades are performing fine that I've used so far, but I'm slightly, I think devastated is an overstatement, but I'm bummed. I am super bummed that one shadow is now not the same consistency because I had to repair it, and one shadow just blew away. Like, what? Tell me, have you had that happen to any other palette? I mean, I doubt it's a consistent thing with Pure, but tell me, has that happened to you? Because I am still floored. The last product is from Physicians Formula. I was stoked when I saw this in our Walmart. We live in a smaller town, so I don't always expect new makeup releases to be right there, right away. And this little bad boy showed up and I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting that. I almost bought both. Physicians Formula released 2 of these butter shadow palettes, but I just settled with Tropical Days and I am playing with this. It is a very interesting palette. It has a couple different textures to it and it came with this like sponge applicator. I don't know, I don't use it. So this shade, and I haven't played with these, this purple and blue shade yet, are all very different consistency. They're not a foil shadow. They're not matte. I don't know what they are, but I'm enjoying playing with them. And so I just liked this one. It was very like a neutral palette to me with some pops of purple and blue. And a little bit like this orange is very different and cool. And I just felt like you could create a lot of fun looks with this. And I enjoyed the fact that it is smaller. The packaging is definitely plastic. It is not like the nice cardboard from like Pure had in the palette I just showed you or the Urban Decay one I just showed you. So I definitely am nervous to travel with it, but that wouldn't stop me. Like, I'm going to bring this on one of my upcoming trips because it has those very nice neutral shades. You can create a very like day-to-day look, which is what I've been doing with this recently. And then I feel like you can pull in some of these fun colors. So I am enjoying playing with this palette as well. Plus it was fun. I enjoy Physicians Formula and it was fun for me to have them release something new that I actually could buy in person, not just look at online. So that was fun for me. I know they also released the butter like lip balms or sticks, like lipsticks. I don't know, but I know they released those too, and I really want to try some of those because I've heard the formula is amazing. My lips are more dry. I don't prefer a matte formula, so anytime I hear of a lip product that is like smooth and buttery, I'm like, yeah, That sounds like right up my alley. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this Ulta haul. I'm going to do my best to try out all these products and come back, maybe do a review video of everything and let you know what I loved, what was just okay, and if there's anything I didn't like, let you know that too. What have you guys picked up recently? Anything fun? Any like good buys you feel like right after, like when everything went on sale after Christmas, did you snag some awesome things for yourself? Let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't already subscribed yet, hit that big red button and then hit the little bell next to it so you get notified every time I post a new video. We can hang out, be friends, chill. I'm game. Like, I am here. So do that, and if you haven't stopped by my Instagram, I'm over there a ton, which is StephanieB381. Come say hi, and I hope you guys have a great day. So until next time, bye.